Next one, style attribute. So theoretically, we discussed style used for to modify the appearance of your existing web page. The web page already created. Every tag they have their own styles already. But user they want to customize that existing styles, dynamical changes and matter. Then we are allowing that one by using this. So first take any of the tag h1 ID name or anything or any one thing is compulsory. So name is hh1. We have some data also here. Hello world. Now this h1 tag displaying the hello world with the black and white color combination because not applied any CSS styles. The default options with the regular options displaying that one. Next, what to do, sir? But these changes, this heading appearance, I want to change. Now, while designing of the web page, I design normally. Situational demanding, I want to change the appearances, sir. 100% possible, sir. It's not a problem. By using that style concept, we can perform those all operations. First, create the object for the h1. Let our constant something. So h equals to document dot get element by id hh1. Object is ready. Next, h dot style dot. How many CSS attributes you know? Write everything here. So how many CSS properties or attributes you remember or you know? Write anything here. So suppose colors are style dot color equals to red. That's all. Already designed black and white h1 tag is there na? That changing into the red color. H1 dot h dot style dot. Okay, continue, sir. What you are interested. Any CSS property you can call, including the graphics, animations we discussed together, including that animations also we can work it. Property equals to right value. Now, the same thing I'm going to designing like as a program, not like as yesterday, sir. Yesterday program executed successfully, but field missing. Program executed and we got the perfect output also, but the dynamic and feeling not comes because of event handling missing. So today I'm going to implementing the event handling and you will get the feel also today. So H1 ID is a head one. Content, sir. Content is Naresh I Technologies. Bottom, I have a button here. When I click on this button, I have to call some function. So document dot get element by ID of button. Add the event. Event name is click event and calling function is change the style. I hope I already explained this sentence, Anmunda. First approach of JavaScript to event handling, second approach of the JavaScript. Okay. This is creating the object, sir. For that object, we are attaching the event. So what is that event, sir? Click event we are attaching. Whenever I click on the button, you should be called the function change style. Why functions you are introduced here, sir? Yesterday without functions we developed like this. But what happens at this script executing along with this HTML. But at that time, what happening, sir? CSS styles changed by HTML or JavaScript, you are unable to identify, but result comes finally. How can say it's a DOM changed any? Maybe while developing of the program, directly I design the HTML like this only. Chance available kada. Page directly designed like this in HTML. Are dynamically changed or normally changed? No. So that's why what I'm doing means that this total JavaScript code I shifted to one function. But now function not calling itself together. Function should be called by us only. If you are not calling functions, styles also not applied. This actual output. This is actual output. But now when I click on this button, but dynamic feeling also comes. Initially page opens like this. Initially page opens like this. We are giving the provision to user to change the style. For that button design here. When you click on this button, a bottom function calling. Inside the function, I make the lot of CSS settings. Data also changed, sir. Yesterday we are missing other. Then only Naresh Technologies replaced it with software training. So this is BT. Click call. So what happening in the functions, sir? First I'm creating object for head tag, normal process. Yesterday's concept and nothing special. Next hh1 dot inner HTML equals to software training. Already Naresh I is there now. That Naresh I Technologies replaces with software training. So data changed dynamically. First option. Yesterday's concept also I covered here. Next one, sir. So hh1 dot style dot color equals to green. So apply the color green. Font size 40. Family chiller. And background yellow. Width border text align. Total 7 settings I applied. 7 settings resulted this one. All 7 applied as sir. Color green, size 40, family different family, writing style, background yellow, width 700, border, alignment center. Yes, available. Red color border available, background yellow is there, green color font available, bigger size available, alignment center is available, width 700 pixels. So changing the appearance of the web page dynamically. What is this last line, sir? Just retrieving the data from the CSS properties. Retrieving the data from the CSS property. Return the current color, return the current width. But it's not displayed anywhere, sir. Console gada. Go and check in the console. There it is displaying. The current color is green color and width is 700 pixels. It's coming from the line number 34. Next, what is this comment line, sir? I followed the second syntax here like this. Object ready. After that, object dot style dot style dot style dot style dot I am calling like this. But if you follow the third syntax, sir, if these number of styles you don't need to write because I'm creating the object with the style. The object creations are actually, and that object comes with the inbuilt style property. Now hh1 object is initialized directly with the style. But at that time, you can write directly like this. Because hh1 inside already style is there. So appudu steps reducing anamata kudi. hh1 inside already head1 object available plus style also available. So both here it is substituting in this place. Head1 dot style dot color. Shortcut required scenarios you can follow that one. And no sir, you can go for like this. Next, see the another example to change the style. First, observe the output. One text available and two colors components are available. So Shivakumar, Y. And bottom we have two color boxes. Mana colors dialog boxes available, na that one. One foreground color, one background color. When I click on this one, sir, color palette is opens. Which color you require, select the color. If you select the color, that is applying to my data. Dynamical changes here. Color selection also I'm giving to the user only. So they can select their own color. We are just going to applying the things here. So what is the logic, sir? Very simple, sir. Just 4 lines and the H1 tag, name available. Next label, select the color. Input tag, we know very well, gather. Input tag, so many things we created in our previous HTML case, sir. Text boxes, passwords, buttons, checkboxes, radio buttons, date, time, emails, URLs, file upload controls, number boxes, hidden boxes, and almost 15 to 20 items we created. One more item now I'm covering, input type equals to color. Color box is created. Same color box is created there. Input type equals to color. ID is color one. But whenever the user changes the color selection, whenever user changes the color selection, what to do, sir? Change the color I want to apply on my data. The changed color I want to apply on my data. So on change, on click, sir. On click also you can write, sir, but you are color you are clicking, color you are changing. And then only reasonable change I selected. On change equals to get the object of heading tag. Dot style dot color equals to color one dot value. What is that color one, sir? My input control ID. So which color you selected, a color name is written. A written color name I'm applying to my style. Same thing this. Type equals to color. ID is color 2. Next on change as usual. Create the object of heading. Style dot background color equals to color 2 dot value. So foreground color, first color I am setting, background color, second color I am setting. The actual appearance. I selected some color, sir. Color 1 dot value. A red color it returns. A written red color applying to my HTML tag. This one, sir. Some cyan color I am taking here. Dynamical changing settings. Next, one more example I'm showing to change dynamically settings, appearances. This time I'm showing some images, sir. Image related I'm showing here this time. Button style, width of the button and font size of the button. Next, this is division tag settings, margin auto and width equals to 750. One image, one button, one division tag, nothing special. division tag. Already we mapped this one here, and inside one image available. Initially displaying the C image. There's something image displaying, sir. After that, total 9 buttons I created here. 9 buttons, headings also available: blur, brightness, contrast, grayscale, invert, rotate, saturate, sepia, drop shadow. 9 buttons. 9 buttons event handling available. 9 buttons you have the event handling. On clicks available. 9 buttons, if you click any of the button, calling function same. Same function I am calling, but the parameter is different. Why, sir? But actual code అయితే 9 buttons, they should call the 9 functions. Different functions. Function 1, function 2, function 3. But bad luck, sir, all functions logic same. 9 functions required actually, but 9 functions inside logic is same. Why unnecessarily? That's why I shifted the total logic to one function. That one function and 9 buttons are called. But which button you clicked, we don't know, sir. Then only in a parameter I'm supplying. But if I don't have this one, what happens? If you click any on the button, responding function is a change image function. What change image function, they know, sir, which button you clicked? First button you clicked, second button you clicked, third button you clicked, no idea. Then only for easy identification purpose, what I'm doing, sir, I'm passing some value. Button 1 gada, 1 passing. But change image function receiving that value. So what is the BT value? What is the value of BT? 1 to 9. Which button you pressed, which button you clicked, the button number is receiving by this one. But inside what happens, sir, if condition is comes. If clicking button equals to 1 na, do something. Clicking button equals to 2 na, do something. If conditions available, see that one. If button number equals to 1, do something. Button number equals to 2, so do something. Button number 3, button number 4, button number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alternative for this one, sir. Develop 9 functions. But if condition not required. Because every button calling personal functions. Which button you clicked, we know easily. So if conditions not required. But 9 functions developmentation, 9 function inside same steps. It is designing process, sir. But what is the logic, sir? In names observed carefully. Any balbuana, anything striking in brain? Huh? Huh? My mobile photo editing option is there. Kada. If you click on the photo edit option, first filter option is comes. If you select the filter, same name say kada. Huh? చూడలేదు అసలు ఎప్పుడు చూడలా అసలు ఫోటోనే ఎడిట్ చేయలేదా మీ బొంద కూడా ఫోటో ఎడిటింగ్ యూజ్ చేయలేదా ఆ ఫొటోస్ తీసి ఫొటోస్ టేకింగ్ నాట ఫొటోసే నాట్ టేకింగ్ ఓకే వీ కాంట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్ సో ఆఫ్టర్ టేకింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ఫీ ఆర్ నార్మల్ ఫోటో నో if you want to adjust something, that one, a photo edit option is available. When you go for the edit mode, sir, a filtering option, so size trimming options, size, photo size reducing filters. When you select the filter, sir, side by side, these names only display with example also. Example and sample also showing small sample. Top of that one, same name available. Our program also doing the same thing. If you want to apply that one, sir, select one model, your photo changing into this model. Not interested, select second one. Not interested, select the third one. At all options, you can check it there. And that option is this image filtering options. But now function inside, what is the logic, sir? Create the object for the image. Because all these styles we want to apply on the image. Image I created with style for shortcut. Now IM image object is ready. So image object dot filter equals to apply the blur. How much blur, sir? You can give your own measurement. There are functions fixed, sir. Total 9 functions I am calling. All predefined functions of the CSS. A value your interest. 40 or 120 or 180 or 160 or height or but suppose context available. When you select the context in your mobile, photo comes with one. A bottom a slider comes together existing of the context value. Small indicator comes to this slider అంటారు దాన్ని. If you move the button, sir, ఇక్కడ context is going to changing. Moving ఈ amounts, sir. ఈ amounts those only. నా సిస్టమ్ లో ఉందా లేదా? This type of now observed కదా. When you are selecting this one, option changing అది. అక్కడ అమౌంట్స్ ఆర్ డైరెక్ట్లీ గివెన్ హియర్. ఇక్కడ ఫిల్టర్స్ ఇది స్టిక్కర్స్. సమ్మర్ కదా, కూలింగ్ అన్నమాట. వాట్సాప్ లో మనం చేసేది ఏ కదమ్మా. Once if you open WhatsApp, these only we are doing. Otherwise, the selfie photos if you did, these only kada. Selfie already ready-made formats available. Specs, cap, mana ladies, ఏంటది కిరీటా లేదా సంథింగ్. ఇక్కడ సేమ్ వే వీ హ్యావ్ ఫిల్టర్స్ ఆల్సో. ఎఫెక్ట్స్ కాదు, క్యాన్వాస్ ఎక్కడ తెచ్చిందో ఇది. షేప్ ఇది ఫిల్టర్ ఎక్కడ నాట్ విజిబుల్ ఐ థింక్. When you are selecting something option here, here we have the amount also, so adjustment amount. The same thing we are also going to should doing. All are predefined functions applying to filter. Percentages, pixels, 100% your choice. We can take anything. So 9 buttons to 9 filters. Now check it once. Mahesh Babu available kada. If you see the Mahesh Babu, then automatically you see me only. Mahesh Babu and me both look like the same, almost color different. Mahesh Babu pure white and pure black. The actual pictures are waterfalls. Now apply the blur. This is so much of blur is comes there. That depends upon your amount. If you give the less amount, you will get the less blurriness. A small amount of blur is comes. When you change these amounts, so color contrast is increasing, reducing also, sir. I change it to 2 pixels only. Refresh. Light blur. So refresh. Brightness increased. Refresh. Contrast increased. How much increased depends upon our amounts here. Next, grayscale 120%. Next, invert colors. Next, rotate. Rotate into not rotating image, colors rotation. Shadow. Green color shadow is comes. So why sir? As per my given measurements, drop the shadow measurements to colors. This is also CSS option, means a dynamic option. DOM compulsory, because if object not created, we are unable to apply the styles. Object compulsory, object supporting the style property is also compulsory. Next one more example. Here also I'm going to changing the look and feel of our web page only. This is observe that this one dark mode, light mode, or dark mode, light mode concept, sir. Light mode and light mode comes. In our mobiles also available, kada. So what happening here when I click on the dark mode? Which item? Which item? All tags and entire page changing. Heading available, label, text box, label, text box, button. All these items colors changes. See that one. Not one single component. The entire page is going to changing. But these number of items, if you want to change the colors and these things are. But every item separate object required generally. But these are not common items. Headings, labels, text boxes, password boxes, buttons are. So but how many? 1, 4, 5, 3, 8 plus body. Body tag also compulsory. 9 items available total. 9 items of foreground color you have to change. 9 items of background color you have to change. When I click on the dark mode. But 9 items of colors I want to change. First 9 objects creation required. Body object required, head tag object required, label object required, text box object required, password box object required, 3 buttons, 3 objects, 9 objects required. After 9 objects dot color, 9 objects dot background color, and a total 27 lines code. The dark mode. Again light mode, 27 lines. This is the actual coding procedure. But I explained the 6 methods, remember gada? 6 methods you really understand. If you use the small technique, the 3-4 lines we can finish this one. 27 not required. This 27, that 27, 2 lines, 4 lines we can complete it. Well, luckily 9 items available. 90 items available. 270. But if you use the methods properly, 2 lines, malli. How sir? All these items create the object in collection format. Collection format. Manaki special for loops available kada? Remember? For in loop, for off loop. For in, for off specially developed for arrays and collections. If collections working kada manam. Use the special for loop. Extract the 1 by 1 from the collection object, apply the color, apply the background color. Our 3 lines completed program. 1000 items available also, we can just write simply in 3 lines. So see that what is the one common word for all? Class C. Body class C, H2 class C, label class C, input class C. Just a class attribute, that's all. So every tag I created with one uniform name. Reasons are, and I want to collect the bunch of objects at a time. So sixth method I'm going to using, sir. Wait. ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ డార్క్ బటన్ అవైలబుల్ కదా అండ్ లైట్ బటన్. ఈ డార్క్ బటన్ లైట్ బటన్ వీ నీడ్ ఈవెంట్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. Dark button and light button we need the event handling. So this is the event handling for first approach. Why sir you are changing the event handling, sir? And previously we used maximum HTML style of event handling. Last days kada kodi Java style also practicing required kada. Pre-climax to climax kada. So it is JavaScript style of event handling. Last example also I used the same steps, sir. Malay the variety is seeing. On click equals to dark mode. The HTML style of event handling. That one I changed it to JavaScript style. So attaching the event to B1 button, and whenever this event is triggered, call the function dark mode. Or the meaning. This one, sir, attaching the event attribute to button 1. Whenever this event is triggered, call the function dark mode. Both don't do, sir. Do either HTML or JavaScript. JavaScript better, so that's why I shifted to this one. What is this blue color part? Whose object? A blue color part, what happens? The object creating some. The first method, object returns. Which object returns? B1 object returns. B1 object dot add the event, and I'm attaching the event to button 1 object. Yesterday what we discussed, if we did anything on the objects, it's compulsory reflect to the original tags. So create the B1 object, add the event, and call this function. Function inside what we have, sir. Sixth method I'm using. This is first method. This is sixth method. Object creation 6 methods I explained total. This is the first method and this is the sixth method. So query selector all of .c. How many tags they mapped with this class selector? Not selector, class attribute. Or whose tag name class attribute is C. That all tags objects is created, returns in the form of one collection object, that one stored in this. Next my collection object dot for each method extracting the one by one element. What is this called? Arrow function. The arrow function. So for each method is extracting one by one tag object. The tag object is handed over to ELE. And inside the arrow function, what I am doing, sir? Extracted object dot style dot color equals to something. Extracted object dot style dot background color equals to something. So what is this one, sir? Black, sir, is white. This dark mode kada. This white and this black. All zeros black, all F white. So every tag color white, every tag background color black. Just these 3 lines enough. If 1000 tags available also, the 3 lines dark mode. Next light mode, sir. Second button. Document.get element by ID of B2. Create the button 2 object. Button 2 object is created here. Button 2 object dot on click equals to, what is this? Functional expression. Functional expression. Why, sir, there arrow key you called here, function you called, sir? Revise. Number veskotam. Revise. And a long gap came together, especially arrow functions. Recent days examples, arrows not used. expressions regularly using. So arrows the gap is formed together. Remember or not, I have no idea. So revise it anamata. Instead of arrows function expressions, can I go for regular functions, sir? Now why not? Regular functions daily we are using. This is just for small changing. Autograph, sweet memories, recollecting anamata. Logic same instead also. Elements dot for each of. This is the style you change it, sir. The second approach to attach the events to our buttons. Not buttons, any HTML tag. The second approach. The first approach. First approach could be lengthy processor. Second approach could shortcut process. Second approach until you will get like this. Object, this not required. Directly you can write the on click equals to write function expression or arrow function. The second approach or second style to attach the events to your HTML tags. First approach to second approach, what is the difference, sir? First approach, here we can call existing function, or on the spot you can write the function expression, or on the spot you can write the arrow functions. 3 supported. Already developed functions we can call. Otherwise, on the spot you can develop this one. But second approach, already developed functions calling not possible. On the spot only you have to develop it, sir. Then only first I used arrow functions and second I used the expression functions. Reason adi. These are the 2 styles to attach the events to any HTML tag, pure JavaScript style. Previous all examples we used the HTML style. So create the button to object, attach the on click, run this expression. Expression inside, sir. Same query selector all of C. How many tags mapped to C class selector? That all the tags objects created and returns in the form of one collection. Now I'm extracting the one by one collection by using the for each method. For each method also I used previously, sir. Last time Sunday class explanations, remember yada? For each method I used it in arrays example for sorting in descending order. Last time Sunday session I explained this concept. 2 weeks back Sunday one session conducted yada? 3.5 hours. 3 hours. A 3 hours session I use this for each method. That time why I used this one means for explaining of the expressions and for explaining of the arrow functions only I used it. Especially in that scenario I did the sorting of the array in descending order. So clearly understanding, nobody remembers. Faces ardham avutundi. Maybe I think you are not attended the session first of all. But that day 3 topics or 4 topics so we completed it. Matter. Okay. Past is past. Nothing to do. The arrow, the expression, both are working perfectly. And all the text colors, foreground colors also changing. So all these examples changing the styles dynamically. All these examples already designed page we are altering, remodeling. Already designed page we are just going to remodeling. Next and the last option in this one. Okay, sir. Data we modified, styles we changed. But existing tags, can I delete it, sir? But my web page already developed here. There are some tags available, but I don't want this tag, sir. Can I delete it? Why not? DOM is there. Kada. Fourth option and the last option to change the structure. A structure changing and adding the new tags, deleting the existing tags. Changing of the structure is nothing but an adding the new tags to existing page and deleting the tags from the existing page. That is called as structural changes, sir. So what is the procedure for that one, sir? First, I'll explain how to remove the tags, sir. Your remove method is available for removing of the tag. If any tag not required at the current states, any tag is no need of the current selection or user activities related, tags we can delete it, sir. No problem. Question. Which tag you want to create it? First get the object of the tag and remove it. First get the object of the tag and then remove it. Simple. H1 ID, HH1, some apples, H1 close. So 3-4 tags I am taking here, sir. HH2, HH3, mangoes, oranges. Create the button. On click actually, but I want to go for JavaScript style. So button B, delete or remove. Next, documented dot get element by ID of B. So button object I am creating here. Object is ready. Dot on click equals to, write a small arrow key or functional expression. Inside the functional expression, which tag you are not interested, delete that one. Simple. Suppose functional expression, open bracket. So what is the steps, sir? Which tag you want to delete it? A tag object required. I just explained now. So HH1 I want to delete it, sir. HH1 object ready, then remove. That's all. And close the function expression, semicolon. Kelkatun Doganban. Single line. Create the object of corresponding tag, sir. Just apply the remove method. Very simple. So first what I'm explaining, listen that one, sir. Don't try to overcross me. Current explanations discussed. Listen first carefully. So which tag is going to deleting, sir? HH1 tag is going to deleting. So test it. Delete. Gone. Tag gone. HH1 no, sir. Second one I want to delete it, sir. Okay, HH2. H3 I want to delete it, sir. Very good. H3. No, sir, I don't want to kill anybody, sir. I want to go for suicide myself only, sir. I want to go for suicide, sir. Oh, okay. Suicide also possible. Suicide I'm not doing. And which button you clicked, that button only deleted. Previously button killing others, now button killing itself only. So matter is which any tag we can delete it, sir. The only requirement is a tag object required, and simply call the method remove. That's all. I want to delete all the three, sir. Create all the three objects and call the remove. So 3 gone. 1 bullet, 3 lives. Jump. Everything is gone. So non-required tags we can delete like this. Next one. Like that, properties also we can delete it as and the tags we deleted. Whenever the tag gone, automatically properties also gone. Person gone, sir. Inga person shirt to person hair, sir, ante person gone ante person shirt gone, person hair gone, ears gone, teeth gone. This also gone. But now I don't want to do only those all the things, sir. A particular attributes I want to remove it, sir. Attributes, properties, attributes available. Na? That attribute I want to remove it, sir. Same style remove attribute method is available. The remove, sir. Now I'm going to explain remove attributes, sir. The remove. Focus, no need to get discussion. Previous examples I already used focus. Cursor coming back to the same text box. In JavaScript examples, 2-3 times I used, sir, this one. Focus and getting the cursor to particular text box or particular button. That is similar to autofocus, and also we use it already in programs. But the remove attribute. Which attribute it doesn't require. So first to create the tag object. Why objects are? Or whose tag attribute you want to remove? Attribute contains by the all tags kada. H1 tag attributes available, H2 tag attributes available, H3 tag attribute available. Which tag attribute you want to delete it, sir? Get the tag object first. Followed by remove attribute, followed by name of the attribute. That is simple thing. Remove the attribute, followed by name of the attribute. Suppose width available, sir. Align equals to center available. Generally heading comes to center. Next, I'm taking one more button, but existing button I'm not removing, just hold it. I got a remove attribute, I'm going to write it. Remove attribute. This is B2. Event handling required once again. Same style. B2 on click expression HH1 followed by remove attribute open bracket. Which attribute you want to delete? Align. Which attribute you want to delete it? Write that attribute name within the double quotations. What happens is tag is available. Data also available. Align attribute removed. If I remove this align attribute, what happens? Center becomes to left side. Because alignment removed, default alignment activated. Any attribute we can delete. Which attribute you want to delete it, write that attribute name here. Which attribute you want to delete it, write that attribute name here. The which tag anedi secondary thing, sir. Any tag is accepting, no problem. So really, yes, sir. I'm taking one small image here, see that. img src equals to images slash ఉండే So images slash b.jpg b.jpg original image width, sir, something available, but I'm going to customizing to 200 pixels and 200 pixels. Now image displaying with the 200 by 200 pixels, the common thing. The 200 by 200 pixels actual image size. But now what I want to do, sir, the height to width I want to remove it, sir. Same thing. Repeat the same procedure. Image object required, sir, here. Image object and ID required. img1. So create the object of img1. On click img1 object once again. Dot remove of width. Only width removing. Height also I want to remove it, sir. One more time you have to repeat this step. So this time write the height. So image original style restores. Image original style restores. And a button not placed. Directly image click I develop. But which object I created? On click attach it to image only. So direct image object I applied. But one more button required otherwise. So that's why when you click on the image, the actual size comes. The customized size. Now when I click on this image, actual size displaying the original size. Initially image I displayed with the 200 by 200 size, sir. When you click on that one, 200 200 deleted. But what is the width of image? Actual size. Actual size is this one. Images actual size not available. Huh? If you are not given these two, what happens? Well, that only happens. So tags deletion possible, attributes deletion is also possible. Anything deletion possible, anything creation possible. Next, what I'm going to showing, sir. It is structural changes, sir, not style changes. What you observe in this program, structure changing, and HTML page content changes, sir, not styles, content related. Like that, I want to add the new tag to existing page, sir. A new tag I want to add to existing page. Possible. So these are the things, sir. Body tag, 3 H1 tags available, and every H1 tag ID is also there. Head 1, head 2, head 3. Next, button tag. Button tag heading is add element. Button tag heading is add element. You can take B1 also, no problem. B1, button 1. The head 1, head 2, head 3. Body tag ID also available, B. Next, what I want to do, sir, when I click on this button, I want to add the new tag to these existing tags. I want to add the new tag to these existing tags. The existing concept. So how to add the new tag, sir? First, you have to create the new tag. Create element. We are manufacturing a fresh tag, or we are manufacturing a fresh object. Previous 6 methods available. 6 methods get. The get means already available, generally I am to get the data. But this one created, already not available, freshly creating. So create element, it helps to create the fresh objects of the corresponding tags. After creating the object, apply the settings, apply the data. And yesterday, today's discussions all repeated again now. So we have to an empty object created. Create element is always creates an empty object. For this empty object, first you have to assign the data. Yesterday's explanations required. After that, apply some CSS styles, sir. Half an hour before explanations required. Manufacturing ready, sir. Markup also ready, sir. Take this one, stick like that on the floor. Your web page and what. So where you are interested, go to the place, use the Fevicol or Fevistick, attach on the web page. Or how to attach it, sir? Fevicol required. A Fevicol next method, append child. And this newly constructed tag object is appending to existing web page. So one method, manufacturing method, sir. One method demo. Wall clock available. Wall clock directly manufacturing on wall. Then only we are calling wall clock. Electrician sitting on the wall there, they're manufacturing here. No, na. So wall clock prepared separately, testing separately. After that, the wall clock is going to fitting on somewhere on the wall. Somewhere where, sir, you have to identify the location. There drilling is going on small something putting. And that is the second method. So first method for creation, second method for attaching. So B1 dot on click common thing. Here I am creating object of the tag. Which tag, sir? First decide it yourself, sir. Constant. Which tag you want to add? Division, paragraph, image, hyperlink, anchor tag, H1, H2, H3, 4, label, text box, button, password. Then H1 add jata. Okay, I'm doing the small thing here. But already I have some H1, sir. H2s are available, sorry. The heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, apples, mangoes. So top of this one, here I want to add one heading in this place, exactly. There's something heading, fruits, something like that. So let constant or let or where, I'm using constant. What is H1? I want to prepare it. This is my reference name, HH1. Document.create element of, write the tag name. So my tag name is H1. So H1 tag object is going to create it. H1 tag object is going to created here. A blank h1 tag object is created. And in this line, what happens in background, sir? In this line, background, it is happens this and that. Just h1 opens and h1 closes. In the JavaScript line, sir, the JavaScript equivalence to code is this one. Background HTML code. Next, tag ready. And next, data. Fill the data inside the tag. So hh1 dot data, if you want to assign it, inner HTML you have to use. Inner HTML equals to write something here. Suppose hello world. Data ready. In background, what happens, sir? The background code. For your statement to internally system doing this one. Next, sir, actually they completed it and attach this one directly on the screen. But try to apply some CSS styles also. But recently discussing utilization comes. Half an hour back, what we discussed, yesterday what we did, yesterday's concept. But now I want to attach assign the ID also, sir. ID I want to set it, my future coding purpose. So how to set the ID, sir? hh1 dot ID equals to, write your ID, header. Okay, h1 enough. This is ID. ID attribute I am assigning. And in background, what happens, sir? And ID equals to h1. Background code. Next one, hh1 dot style dot color equals to red. Background, imagining yourself. Okay, these are enough for me. Next, what to do, sir? Finally, tag ready with the settings to data and identification. We'd attach these tags somewhere on the web page. But where you want to attach it, first to recognize yourself. Identify the place where you want to add it. We can add top of the program, sir. We can add after the apples. We can add after the mangoes. We can add after the oranges. We can add after this button. After this button at indirectly end of the page. After the button is nothing but an indirectly end of the page. So first I'm showing how to add the end of the page. Where you want to add end of the page. Page represented body. Page representation is body tag now. So create the object for body tag. Dot append as a child. Who? hh1. That's all. Append this hh1 as a child to B. B into my body tag, sir. When you click, then only it's adding a new tag. But again, if I click it, sir, again adding, sir. Again adding, sir. The event handling, one time executing or lifelong? Event handling one time or lifelong? Once if you attach the event handling, it's lifelong executing. So whenever you click on this button, sir, lifelong, I got a scroll bar observe. Scroll bar observe. Size reducing, reason, sir, page size increasing. Data increasing scenario, scroll bar small size comes. Data less size, the scroll bar big size. This is the matter. So whenever you click on this one, every time that same tag is going to adding. Next bottom, no, sir. I need some heading one after, sir. The first tag after. Apples after it is adding. No, sir. Mangoes after I need, sir. Mangoes after it is adding. Oranges after I need, sir. Oranges after adding. button after nothing button, end of the page. A location you have to identify, sir. A location identification and attaching this as a child tag to this tag. Next, one more I'm going to writing here. Another one more. So button ID equals to B2. Heading so do you have promo code? Button heading, do you have any promo code? On online bus tickets, train tickets booking scenario, it's asking that one before going to payment, a discount to calculation purpose. So if you apply any promo code, validate the applying, reducing some amount. But when I click on the button, or when I select the promo code option, suddenly one text box comes. Before selecting the promo code, the text box not available, normally available. When you select a checkbox, a radio button available there, right? When I select the radio button, suddenly one text box is forming. Previously, text box not available. Not observed, huh? Oh, they use a radio button. I'm using button. Button common. So when I click on this one, I want to create one text box, sir. Whenever you click on this button, I want to create the text box. Simple thing. Write the same code, sir, again. Document dot button to on click equals to function expression. So this is T, the text box. TOBJ, text box object. Document dot create element of input tag. But what happens in background, sir? Just input tag is created. That's all. Background code. Next one, TOBJ dot type equals to text. But what happens, sir? The attribute is adding type equals to text. Next, so many settings required together. TOBJ dot ID equals to TB promo code gada PC. Next, TOBJ dot name equals to PC again. So two properties are adding in background. ID equals to PC, name equals to PC. The background code. Next, actually the settings over. If you are interested, colors, gillers, something like that. So TPOBG dot style dot color equals to blue. That's all. And close. Text box ready. Next, I want to add this text box to inside the button only, sir. Inside the button, I want to place it. So repeat this step. B2 dot append as a child of text box object. Create the object for B2, button 2. Append text box as a child to that tag. Text box ready. If I again click, one more text box comes. Event handling a lifelong process. All these text boxes you can type the data, there is no problem. In every text box you can type the data. But it is actually wrong operation, sir. Actually wrong operation, sir. Because more than one text box we shouldn't allow. Or what to do, sir, if by mistake user they click on the second time or second box creating sir. Yes. But what to do ante, after completion of the first text box creation and attaching, on a Taj Mahal story, you know gada? Taj Mahal story. What happened? Hands cutting plus eyes also removed. Reason? Without preparing the same type of one more. ఏం శ్వాస చదువుకోలేదా మరి? షాజహానే గారు చెక్ కింగ్. So after completion of the Taj Mahal construction, Shah Jahan is thinking very crucially, and how many labors they worked in that construction. Thousands of people's, thousands of people's hands cutted, and the thousands of people's eyes removed. That much of sad story available backside. Shah Jahan, cruciality, Kroratvam, అది మ్యాటర్. 1-2 peoples అంటే ఓకే సార్. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 12,000 15,000 వర్కర్స్ దే వర్క్డ్. ఆ 15,000 వర్కర్స్ హ్యాండ్స్ కట్టెడ్ అండ్ 15,000 ఐస్ రిమూవ్డ్ ఆల్సో. హిట్లర్ బెటర్ కదా దానికన్నా. హిట్లర్ ఈజ్ సో మచ్ ఆఫ్ బెటర్. హెల్పింగ్ పీపుల్స్ నాట్ కిల్డ్ ఎనీవేర్. హిట్లర్ ఎనిమీస్ ఓన్లీ కిల్డ్. ఇక్కడ నార్మల్ లేబర్స్. ఇప్పుడు తాజ్ మహల్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్, అబ్బా తాజ్ మహల్ అంటే మళ్ళీ చూస్తేనే ఓ సమాధి. బయటకు ఓ సమాధి దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళండి అంటే అమ్మో సమాధి. రెగ్యులర్ లైఫ్, రెగ్యులర్ లైఫ్ ఏమంటారు వాటినది? బరియల్ గ్రౌండ్ సంథింగ్ కదా. బరియల్ గ్రౌండ్ నార్మల్లీ యూఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఎనీవేర్. నో. మరి తాజ్ మహల్ గోయింగ్, అది కూడా అదే కదా, బరియల్ గ్రౌండే కదా అది కూడా. బట్ ఇక్కడ 1 అవైలబుల్, ఇక్కడ సో మెనీ అవైలబుల్. డిఫరెన్స్ అంతే కదా. ఓకే, అది మై ఇన్నర్ ఫీలింగ్. బట్ అది లీవ్ ఇట్. బట్ కటింగ్ ఆఫ్ హెడ్స్ నాట్ యాక్సెప్టబుల్. హ్యాండ్స్ కటింగ్, ఐస్ రిమూవింగ్ is not acceptable. So the same type of one more construction without how many workers they worked on that one. Everybody they lose their hands and eyes. అది మ్యాటర్. But we also think like as a Shah Jahan anamata. So what to do sir ante, whenever the first text box is constructed, cut the button. Which one sir? A button event handling, cut it. How to cut the event handling sir? Adi on click attribute kada. It's an attribute only kada. A few minutes back I explained kada remove attribute concept. Run that one. So appended component successfully. Then remove enter the attribute. Remove attribute of, what is that attribute? On click. So whenever the text box is attached successfully, then immediately I am going to removing the attribute. So in the next time by mistake if you click it, next time if you click by mistake or whatever it may be, the button is not going to responding. Rejected fellow na. Idendi variety name. Rejected by whom sir? Somebody name variety available. Rejected fellow ane. No problem. Sita Gan, Geta is there. Geta Gan, Lakshmi is there. We don't get any depressions. Mana megastar Chiranjeevi said in one song kada, Munna Bhai anukunta. That Miss Sanjay Dutt movie. Shankar Dada kada. Song undi kada dantlo. Motivational song. So why the youth is going to suicide? So stopping our suicides, one small motivational song is there. Sanjay Dutt movie is there na, Munna Bhai MBBS. Same remake in Telugu, Chiranjeevi, Shankar Dada MBBS. 2 parts, first part to second part, both remake. No idea na? These. Munna Bhai watched it or not? Munna Bhai 2 parts in Telugu, megastar Chiranjeevi did. In that movie, one small motivational song is there for youth. Megastar Chiranjeevi. So Lakshmi Gan something. Suresh Gana, Mahesh Gana, Prabhas and they both sides options are available and Chiranjeevi said adi. So why the small things only go into suicides, etc. Ani a moral of the song adi. Akka situation also same. Either some failure, one youngster is trying to suicide itself. Magistar starting the song as a small motivational adi. అది HTML కాదు కదా చూచాం. So this is the thing. First time it is working, but second time it's not working. If you click it also, it's not responding. Event handling is not triggering. So why is there? I just removed the event handling at the end of the function. And whenever the operation completely successfully completed, just before exiting the function, I removed this event handling. On click. A small changes happens in the programs that will come to the HTML style. On click equals to add. One regular style of these things. HTML style of operations. Reasons are we are going to removing the attributes together. Attributes purpose wise, here I followed the attribute style of event handling. So on click event attribute I attach it. When I click on that one, I'm calling the function add. An old style is it. The regular style and old style what we are following. Add function is calling. Inside all operations are performing. Text box is also attached to button, and immediately I'm saying remove the event. So in the second time it's not working. The first button number of times it's working. Because first button I'm not deleted anything. Second button only I deleted that one. So structure also we modified, sir. We can add the new tags, we can delete the existing tags. And tag related settings also we can make it the changes. There is no problem in that one. Any tag we can add it like this, sir. 100% we can add any tags, sir. There is no problem in that one. That's why I shown already one HTML H1 tag. H1 tag is non-input tag. Input is input. Two models I covered. Non-input tag and a data presentation tag I shown, and one is the data entry tag. Reason that only any type of tag is going to accepting. Next one, I'm going to starting one more topic, sir. Before going to the topic, I'll explain two special functions available in the JavaScript. Then I'll go for the next topic. What are the special functions, sir? Set interval, set a timeout. Set interval, set a timeout. Actually, these two methods are provided by the window object. Window methods, we know so many together. Window alert to prompt to confirm parse integer, parse float. Like that, one more method we are going to using set interval and set a timeout. And one more method print. Three methods I am going to showing now. One is a set interval. Second one is a set a timeout. And another is the print. All these three methods only. Window.setInterval, window.setTimeout is window.print. Three methods. First, I'll show the print method. What is this print method, sir? If you want to print your web page on the paper, this method is required. Okay, train ticket printing is there. Your hall ticket printing is there. Your invoice printing available. So how a web page printing, sir? By using this method. See that. The last example, I'm going to attaching this one. Well, again, separate example. Write one more button here. So button on click equals to call the predefined method print. Actually, the window method, sir. But you know very well, window is not compulsory to write together. Window object compulsory to write. Compulsory aithe prompt to parse integer, parse float. So many times we use it, but we are not used anywhere. Window. So directly we are using shortcut. Okay, window.print headings are print page and button course. Normal aithe print ticket, print hall ticket, print marks report, print invoice, print bill, print your face. Okay. The print. If I click on this one, print starting as directly how print starts. Before printing, some settings required kada. Color black and white, printer, size paper, a print to preview dialog box is opens. The print preview. Everything is okay na? Click on print. Your printer connected. In the printer ink compulsory. Mali don't forget that. Ink compulsory. If papers also available, directly will get the printout. So your Aadhaar card you are printing, sir. Your PAN card you are printing in the websites. And so many scenarios we are using. Bus tickets we are printing. Flight tickets we are printing. You will get the finally ticket together. A ticket bottom print ticket and button available, especially IRCTC. When you click on the print ticket, same screen is opens. You can select a colorful screen required, a black and white screen required. You can select it. Get available color black and white. Portrait or landscape. Next to how many copies required. So what is your printer name? Select the printer name. Then go for print. Simple. Your total web page is printing. It prints the total web page. Black and white it came, sir. Option che. The websites, how they are printing the invoices, bills, sir, and this is the predefined method coming from the window offset. Simple. You don't need to write any code. Just call the print. Current page, it's printing. Which page you are watching currently, that page is going to print it, not other pages. Which page you are watching, that page is printing. So button on click equals to window dot print. Heading your interest. The print ticket, print page, something like. Next one. Set timeout to set interval. Both are the timer functions, sir. Manaki CSS animations lo timing available kada. Like that, both are the timer functions. So set timeout is performing the given task. It is performing the given task. It is also performing the given task. We have to assign some task to this. Set timeout is one predefined function or one predefined method. Set interval is also one predefined method. What they are doing, sir? But print method printing, write method writing, prompt method taking. But set timeout method, what it is doing, sir? Nothing doing. They don't have their own opinion. The blank method. For that blank method, body we are attaching. But print method inside logic is there. Then only when you click on that one, print method print screen is opens. Parse integer method inside logic is there. You are writing. Then only it is converting the string into number format method. But set timeout inside, sir. The task, which task they want to perform, they don't know. It's waiting for the programmer task. When you are giving any task, this task doing with internal instructions. So both methods like that only, then only we called as a timer methods. Both functions are called as the timer functions or timer methods. So it is performing the given task, performs the given task. It is also performs the given task. Giving task performing special, sir. Daily we are doing some tasks, sir. That daily, even the last example also, when you call any function, it immediately responding after 5 minutes responding. But this immediately not responding. Fully lazy fellows, like as your Tata is. If you ask now, sir, sometime after they are responding on what? Then only timer. We are setting bomb immediately not blasting, sir. Immediately blast you also go. Your ticket also confirmed. Me ticket go jinigiddi. You are setting the bomb, then time. A time, how much time, sir? You have to come out safe zone. You have to come out of the red zone to safe zone. By that 5 minutes required, sir. So timer you are setting the 5 minutes. 5 minutes after bomb blasting. Immediately blasted, sir. Who are fixing the bomb? That person also ticket confirmed. Waiting list also not available. Directly confirmed. So bomber scenario, yesterday only Beat cinema I watched. Beast, Vijay cinema. The bomb attended available. Timer is not available. Directly blasting a car scene, sir. Home minister, wife, just throwing the bomb, throwing at already fitting the bomb. Here also nearest only available. Button pressing, bomb blasting. And hero gada. Mana heroes gada. And a hero but nothing happens. If bomb blasted also. Are a common man available? Peace happens. Heroes, they can do anything also. Supermans there are. The same bomber method is, sir. It is performing your given task after some time, not immediately. If you call also a set timeout, it's coming, taking the instruction from you, then holding up to some time. How much time, sir? The time also we have to set it up. Because you are the bomb fixer, time other person setting up. You only setting it. Then because you know how much time you require to move into the safe zone for escaping. So other person settings are into your mindset, that person mindset is not going to matching. So the dangerous process. So it is performing the task after certain time. A interval we have to specify. in terms of milliseconds. So it is performing the task after some time. After some time, this also. But both are same doing as sir. Yes, sir. But why the two methods? Next point, difference value. It executes only once. Set timeout performs the task only once only. And once executing your given task, then silent. Like as our last example is there, kada. Second button, first button difference. Second button doing only once, but first button again. These two methods are the same difference. It is only once executed, sir. This is only once executed. This is repeated execution. Repeatedly executing the task, same task. But how much time, sir? You were given some time, kada. It's waiting the time. Time completed, sir. Executing. Code completed. Again waiting. Execution. Waiting. Execution. Waiting. Execution. Like as your mobile's alarm. Mobile alarm is there, kada. 7 o'clock you set the alarm. Exactly 7 o'clock it is ringing. What we are doing? Snoozing. We are not wake up, so they confirm. 3-4 times or 10 times after ringing. Oh, wake up. Me also. My alarm 3 times they have to ring it. Then only I am going to wake up. That's why 20 minutes early I am setting the alarm. Because first time when it is ringing, the disturbance comes. Suddenly disturbance gather. A disturbance setting malli 10 minutes sleep required. So 20 minutes early setting alarm. First time it is ringing, snooze. 10 minutes gap again ringing, snooze. 10 minutes gap again ringing. Third time I am going to wake up. Then only could relaxedly wake up. Suddenly until this is the wake up style. Deep sleep we are. Suddenly alarm ringing. What is our body? A shake is comes. Let could small disturbance in the brain. A disturbance set writing another 10 minutes sleep required. So the slowly brain we are tuning like that anamata. Get ready to wake up. Get ready to wake up. Wake up. At 10 minutes you are snoozing. Well, again ringing at 10 minutes after. Snooze it. Again ringing 10 minutes after. If you are not stopping alarms, it's continuously ringing every 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. It is continuously executing every given time. So the repetitive task is a single task. Except that rest of all the points are same to same only. Both are window objects applied methods only, sir. First method I am calling here window dot set time of followed by your function expression comma timer. Function expression comma timer, not function expression. You can call existing function also, no problem. Okay, you want to know syntax, sir? Okay, stage go to syntax. Set a timeout followed by function comma fe comma af and timer. Same syntax for the second one also. Set interval. Function comma fe comma af comma timer. You have one bumper option also, sir. The positions also we can change. And first we can write the timer, next we can call the function also. No problem. Order is not important. JavaScript kada, so order not important. Two syntaxes available. Timer compulsory in seconds format. First syntax ulta palta. Second syntax also ulta palta. And first function calling, then timer. Otherwise, first timer, then function calling. Anything okay. Meaning no gada. Fun, FEAF. Then timer in terms of milliseconds. Don't forget that. Timer compulsory milliseconds. I need seconds, sir. Seconds convert into milliseconds. I need 2 minutes after, sir. 2 minutes convert into milliseconds. You can give any time. One day also you can give, but should be in the form of milliseconds. So I'm writing a small functional expression and my timer is 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds once alert is comes, sir. Every 5 seconds once we'll get the alert. 5000 milliseconds at 5 seconds, sir. What is your body? Alert. Actually, I call the function while loading of the program or not? It open script kada, direct script kada. When the script executed along with your body, and while loading of the program, a script tag is executed, and the script tag is activated the timeout function also. But timeout sitting 5 seconds like this. After 5 seconds, it is responding. But regular functions, when I call anything, are immediately responding. Second time, sir. In second time, no chance. One time executed. Set a timeout. Set interval like continuously run. Every 5 seconds once alert is comes. See that already 5 seconds over. No second alert. The same place I'm writing set interval. Refresh. Every 5 seconds once we'll get the box. Okay. Only 5 seconds. One stop on it. On videos, audios, we are stopping like that. Create one button stop. In button inside, call the clear enter. If you write directly, sir, what happens? So without executing function, interval is cleared. That is generally matter. You run to open steps kadamma. This step executed immediately. And you get alert also not comes. Before alert, your interval is already cleared. And before ringing alarm, you are going to stopping alarm because you already waked up. Something you are suddenly you wake up early. Why alarm? The disturbance we are stopping that alarm. Again, this one don't write openly. Place inside one side one button. A button heading better go for the stop timer. So when you click on that button, this step should be executed. Next, the testing purpose, sir, in this blue color page, you can write any logic. In place of that blue color, you can write any logic. You can call any functions, calculations, if conditions, methods calling, something. But I'm showing the one more function, one more option here. See that one. Window.set time out of functional expression, comma 10 seconds. The first 10 seconds, our page opens. After opening the page, 10 seconds it is waiting. 10 seconds after, this function is going to executing. Inside the function, what I am doing, sir? Window.location.href. Window.location.href equals to facebook.com. My current URL I'm changing. My current URL I'm going to changing. My current URL, this DOM example URL is available, sir. That H reference I'm changing to Facebook. That H reference I'm changing to Facebook. But what happens, sir? First your page is open, sir. Next 10 seconds it is waiting. Refresh. 10 seconds waiting. 10 seconds after automatically it is redirecting to Facebook. Ten seconds after it is redirecting to Facebook. Just nothing special. Mari only alert only alerts sayana sir. And I can just change it the logic. Can I change the color, sir? Your interest. Colors we can change. Calculations we can do. We can fetch the data also. In the future you are going to Angular or React together. There we are fetching the data at regular intervals from the files or from databases. So fetched data we can display on the screen also. On a database, IPL scorecard is available. But IPL scorecard or cricket scorecard data is available in database. But every 5 seconds once you have to connect to database, collect the data and display on the screen. And every 5 seconds once a server-side program we should be executed. We can call the server-side program from here. Every 5 seconds once or every 10 seconds once. See that with this timer I am showing a small example. Timer I am displaying on the web page, sir. My web page one corner I am displaying the timer. The time displaying, not timer, time displaying. A time updating continuously. So division tag inside two output tags. One output tag for date displaying, one output for tag for time displaying. This date, this time, both output tags. Got an open script available here. So I'm creating the date class object. dt.value under my first output tag. Output tag dot value equals to date object dot get date, date object dot get month, date object dot get full year. So I'm collecting the current day, current month, full year. Why this plus one, sir? Like generally systems month counted from like as our arrays 0 to 11 format. But we'll get unnecessary confusion. That's why I'm doing the plus 1. The full year. So all these three values displaying the side by side with the hyphen symbol. And where it is displaying, sir, in first output tag. The date 34/20/22. In the bottom I need time also. So second output tag time is available. The open script, sir. Open script in head section. Window dot set interval of display flag comma 1 second. And for every 1 second, the repetitive function is a single function. For every 1 second, a function calling. Inside the function, sir. Once again, I am creating the date object, get hours, get minutes, and get seconds. I mean, date class methods, those all are. So get the hours from date object, get the minutes from date object, get the seconds from date object, and all stored into my local variables. All are stored into my local variables. Then actually we can write directly like this, sir. Time dot value equals to values we can display. But I need the clock in 12 hours format. So if H is greater than 11, H percentage 12. H is greater than 11, H percentage 12. 12 hours conversion, sir. But current hours 14, sir. 14 percentage 12 into 2 hours. 2 hours ending what I'm adding? PM I am adding. So hours colon minutes colon seconds followed by PM. If hours is less than 12, sir, nothing to do, just add the AM. These all the values where I stored initially ST. ST equals to something, ST equals to something. That ST I'm assigning to my second output tag. That ST I'm assigning to my second output tag. A timer running like that. Side by side, you can do your activities. Timer running as easily like that. AM or PM, I don't want, sir. But do one thing. That's all. You don't want any AM and PM. This is enough. As per your system, it will comes. My system, what I have, the same thing is comes there. Timer function advantage. Intervals function advantage. Okay, rest of things we'll see in tomorrow's session. 9:30 to finishing. Join in online. Tomorrow 9:30 is a session of online students.